Hi everybody, this is the video for the week 4 homework. Again, like normal, I'm going to be going over the B problems since you have to complete the A problems for homework. One thing that will be different is I don't have access to my ebook as of yet, so I just have a paper copy of the book. So I'm going to be showing you the percentage method and the wage bracket method based on the 2015 edition instead of the 2016 edition. The concept and the principles are exactly the same. The only thing that's going to be different are the amounts that you're going to use. So let's start with 4-1B. We are told in the problem that he earned $360 for the 40 hours he worked. He also reported tips for $700. And the employer withholds the appropriate taxes for the tips from his first paycheck. Now, this is where a lot of students get confused. For tipped employees, their tips are not included in their gross pay. So his gross pay is only $360. So we're not including the tipped amount in that. So we are also told we are using the wage bracket method for his taxes. And he's married with 2 allowances. So I'm just going to make a note over here by federal income tax. Married, 2 allowances, and he's paid weekly. That's going to save me some flipping back and forth later. So let's figure out the federal income tax. For the wage bracket method, it's fairly straightforward. It's a lot easier than the actual percentage method. So for the T tables that you need to look at for the wage bracket method, it usually starts around page 75. Let me check our current edition, to make sure it's about the same place. T tables, again, they're going to start at page T5. And so we know he is married, 2 allowances, and he's paid weekly. So if you look at the book, I would highly recommend printing these pages out since you are going to need them throughout the rest of the assignments. We're going to do weekly, which says weekly right here. But it also says single, and we're looking for married weekly. So we're going to go to the next page. Married weekly. And he's paid $360. So it says in the wages are at least but less than. So we're going to go to the far column. He gets at least $360. But here's the trick. You're going to include tipped amounts in the tax calculations. So he's $360 for actual wages, but he gets $700. So his actual taxable income for this paycheck is $1,060. So we're going to go up to at least $1,060. This is why I highly recommend printing the pages out, because you're going to have to crane your neck around. So at least $1,060, but less than at $1,070. And he has 2 allowances. The first column of numbers is always going to be at 0. So we're going to go over to the 1060, but less than 1070. 0, 1, 2. So if this were the correct edition of your book, it would be $95. If we go to our actual textbook, we're going to pull up the same thing. Married, weekly, 2 allowances. So this would be on page T6. And then it would be $94 instead of $95 for this edition. So $94. OASDI, again, we're going to take the 1060 times the 6.2% gives us $65.72. We're going to take the 1060 again, times the 1.45%, gives us $15.37. And then state income tax. According to the textbook, it's 2% state income tax. So we're going to take our 1060 times 2%, gives us $21.20. And then to find out the total, we're going to take our $360, subtract the 94, subtract the 65.72, subtract 15.37, and subtract the 21.20. So his net pay is actually $163.71. Okay, if you have any questions on this problem, let me know, and I hope you have a great day.